So I posted on my Instagram yesterday that I melted down a candle and poured it into my snowman mold. And this is what I got. There's where it like kind of dripped and then I poured the wax on top. I have some better ones there. And somebody said, can you post a video or do a video? I'm like, sure. That might be a little bit better. So let's go find a new candle to melt down and we'll do this again. This was the Perfect Margarita by American Home by Yankee Candle. And it was just one of those little jars. I was just messing around because I figured if I messed up I could throw it away. So let's go find something else to melt. I think I'm going to do the Apple Pumpkin by Yankee Candle. I just kept my foil. I figured I'd just re-roll it back out and then I cut the little tip off of one of these snow cone holder thingies to pour it. And then there's the mold. I got this at Michael's. It was 80% off after Christmas. It comes right off. And I just need to wash it out real quick. So, anyways, let me, knees cracking. Disclaimer, kiddos, don't try this at home. Only a professional can do this. I have my, this is a coffee mug warmer. So I have my coffee mug warmer. Have it plugged in. I'm going to turn it on. And it heats real slowly. Now, it's hot when it gets warm. But you can like still kind of touch it very quickly. But again, using the Apple Pumpkin from Yankee Candle. So the candles have to fit on there to melt. And it will take a good while. So we'll check back with it when it's all melted and we'll get to a pouring it. So it's probably been about 4 hours. And this is a small tumbler I showed you in the Apple Pumpkin. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the wick. Oh, sorry, let me use that finger to scooch. Just put it on the, it's going to stay. Just going to set it on the lid. And then I'm going to go ahead and move this over to my mold. Okay, I'm hoping you can see everything because I have the camera the other way. You'll see here, let me do it with my left hand. I can actually hold the candle with my hand after it came off the warmer. And if you decide to do this, I would suggest turning off your warmer when you're done. The other candle I did yesterday, because it was smaller, it was just easier to pour. But this one's kind of giving me a little bit of difficulty. But you can see how full it is. So I was going to spill it on the way in here. But the nice thing is the wax comes right off these silicone molds. I'm filling two at once. It's just fun to do. I'm sure there's other methods out there that works a lot better than this. Can you see it? Yeah. Oh, never did it that one. Wasn't this difficult yesterday? So let them know what you guys do or how you do it, if you have a certain way that you do it. Try and fill these up that dripped. Hold on, kitty. last one. Yeah, as it started to empty out, it got a lot easier. That one could use a little bit more. So there's the candle. And I did put a glove on, but I only got a little bit there. That's all I did, set on a little bit there. We'll check back in when it's all set up to see how they look. So my wax has set up, and I'm going to pop out my snowmen. There you can see I did pop out a couple. You can clean them up pretty easily. This was in the Yankee Candle Apple Pumpkin Soap in the small tumbler. It wasn't the smooth wax versus the other one I did in the Perfect Margarita, which was in the paraffin wax. So it seems like I get a little more detail when you do the smooth wax. See his nose and his buttons. I only have the one mold, so I don't know how it would work with other ones. You can see there, pops right out. Someone had asked on Instagram, because I had posted a couple pictures on there, does it leave a smell on the silicone mold? And I could smell faintly after I washed it, and I just used soap and water. That it did smell like the lemon lime still, but I can't smell it now. All I can smell is apple pumpkin, so I don't know if it lingers or sticks or leaches or anything like that. My little snowmen over here so you can see them. You can see the wax does chip right off the mold itself. So cute. So out of this tumbler, which was what, I think it's 7 ounces, I got, well, we'll do a count at the end. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24 molds on it. I did not quite get a full sheet. Got a good many out of the 7 ounce, but the little margarita time only got probably 8 or 10. And, you know, of course I'm not going to sell these. That's not why I did this. I'm pretty sure you can get, I don't know if you can get in trouble for doing that, but I won't tempt it. I just made them so for fun and something to do, and just try my mold out and melt them, and then I'm going to friend melt quite a few of them. So that's what it looks like afterwards, and I'm pretty sure that will just, most of that will fall off. I just got to shake it off, but nothing sticks. I guess if you wanted to, you could probably take those bits and pieces and melt them back down and do another one. So, let's see. Oh, that should be my thumbnail right there. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Got 17 out of it. I'll show you real quick how I am packaging them for my friend Mel. I wanted to show too, when it melted, I pulled the wick out with my wick trimmer and then just set it on the lid. And that way I didn't have to mess with that. But if you watched my Friday Night in Pajamas, I showed my pocket I made. I just embossed and glued and scalloped the edges. But I'm using these glassine bags. Now I did look online to see if it wax leaches out of glassine. I could not find if it does, but it says it's food safe, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we'll roll with it, and I'm sure they're not going to live in this bag forever. I did put them in the glassine, and then I just attached a card saying what I did and when I did it, just so they know, you know, it's not, it's just something I messed around with, and that's it. So that is my fun pouring of the snowman in the mold. Again, it's the only mold I have, and that's the candle I melted, and that's the end result. That's what it looks like down in there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.